Just texted her this morning.
Haley's thing is, she sometimes it's just like apply yourself, Smokey. Hey y'all, if you're new here, I'm Christine. Welcome to my channel. And if you're not new here, you know exactly who this is. What's your name?
Oh, Haley.
Shorty, Haley. We voted on Instagram, y'all prefer Shorty. For today's video, Shorty's back, and we've been trying to try Jollibee since they came to San Antonio, and they've been here for what, like almost a year now?
A year.
But at first, it was just so freaking busy. Like the line was super packed. It was always out to the highway. So we waited and then we forgot about it, but here we are. It's been a while since Haley's been on my channel because she's a business owner or whatever, but we will get into that. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram because y'all wanted a Q&A, so we're gonna answer some questions and eat some Jollibee. We have chicken. It comes with steamed rice. I think this is like how Filipinos do it with steamed rice. And then I guess mashed potatoes. This is spaghetti, but there's weenies in it and some sort of square meat. Interesting. This
Looks disgusting.
I don't even know how to say this.
Let me see. What's in that?
Shrimp, egg, noodle, meat of some sort. I don't even eat shrimp, but I just want to try what it's about, you know? What if it's fire?
Honestly, I think a lot of people do like that. Palabok.
Yeah, Palabok Fiesta. Fiesta. I mean, how can you mess up spaghetti?
Sponsor
Ooh,
me.
Spicy. Not spicy, it's hot. Look, it's steaming. Ooh, that sounds crunchy. Taste this. That is very interesting. It almost tastes like a barbecue sauce.
Oh, it's supposed to be sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet.
That chicken's spicy.
Uh-oh. Interesting, right?
No.
I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, it's very sweet.
But they use ketchup paste.
Probably why it tastes like barbecue sauce. I wonder what this meat
I think
is.
like brown sugar.
Mashed potatoes are really good. Let's start with their questions. A lot of these questions were geared towards Haley because obviously she's the new one here. Well, not new, but y'all know the least about her.
I'm the new one here.
Are you new here?
She doesn't even go here.
Who's the talker between the two of you?
You.
Facts. I do have a YouTube channel. All I do is talk.
I don't ever talk.
She's quiet. It takes a lot for Haley to talk. Unless she's hyper on like sugar. Unless she had like one piece of candy and then she's loud as fuck.
Or one can of soda, you know?
So very true, it's me. Who's more shy?
Definitely me.
Haley. I wouldn't say you're
I don't
shy.
talk.
She's just anti-social more than she is shy. Shy, I feel like, is more like timid. She's not scared. She just don't want to talk to you.
Oh, I ain't scared. Don't get it twisted. This chicken is spicy.
Yeah, it is spicy. Well, I haven't even tasted the crust yet. This says, what are your signs? I'm an Aries.
Scorpio?
I feel like you're not really a Scorpio.
Really? Because Tia thing is very different.
I feel like you're, maybe.
Deep, dark, into themselves?
Oh, really?
I think so.
Y'all's funniest memory. Funniest memory? Let me preface, I have a really bad memory. I don't remember anything. Like anything.
What?
Yeah. Like even from college. I don't remember a lot from college and that wasn't even that long ago.
Funniest memory?
Funniest.
I'm sure we have a lot and we're not
Yeah.
thinking of it.
I know, we laugh a lot. We get in trouble a lot because we laugh so much more together.
You know what? That probably is one of the funniest ones because we'll start laughing like inside jokes or whatever.
Or Haley's texting me across the room and they're arguing and I'm just like, uh-oh.
And then somehow we are the ones in trouble and it gets flipped on us, so.
Always. It will come back because I feel like there has to be something. We're gonna think of something like later.
Next one.
Next, how far apart in age are we? I'm 28.
7?
She's 22. 6.
6.
We're 6 years apart. But I'll be 29 in April, so like 6.5, almost 7 years. Fun fact, Haley and I hated each other until you were what, like 16?
No, it wasn't that long.
I don't know, we just didn't get along. Like, she's very spicy and I'm very spicy and our spice sometimes just didn't mesh. Where did y'all grow up? So a lot of y'all here are from our hometown, but if you're not, we're from Kerrville, Texas. It's a tiny little town in the hill country outside of San Antonio. A lot of people go there for like scenic things.
Camping,
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah, there's like hunting places out there. So that's where we're from. If you don't know, now you know. This rice is very plain.
These mashed potatoes are really good.
Mashed potatoes are fire. A place y'all would love to see or visit. My bucket list is Italy. It's always been Italy.
It would probably be Greece.
I hear that's a far
Travel.
Yeah, it's like 14 hours.
That's like Korea.
The nail guy was asking me if I've ever been to Vietnam. I was like, no. There's a 24-hour plane ride. That's crazy.
Chicken's hot.
When you were young, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A marine biologist. Does she like to swim? No. Can she swim? No.
Did she know what it was? No. Did it sound cool? Yeah. Yeah. I remember until you were like older too. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even like 5 or 6. Like we're talking like going into high school.
Yeah, because I took marine science.
Haley wanted to be a marine biologist.
Yeah. Forever.
Everybody told me for a long time that I should be a lawyer, and that just seemed like a lot of work.
Ironic.
And then, oh, I get it.
Wow.
And then for a long time, I wanted to be an anesthesiologist, but then I learned like there's a lot of math involved, and then if your math isn't right, people could die. So I was like, I don't know if I can do that much pressure. So I actually went to school to be a physical therapist, and that's on hold for right now.
Fun fact, we suck at math.
Accumulatively.
I'm good at science, she's good at reading.
But math, I can't. I need a pen and a paper and give me like 20 minutes, okay?
I'm not gonna lie, this chicken is really good. You know what? Let me Miss Chelsea has to be the best chicken
It's good.
that I've had.
It doesn't, the thing is, it doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel like
It's
a
very
lot.
crispy too. Ugh. Why is there an egg on it?
I think the egg intrigued me. The shrimp is what threw me off.
Should we go ahead and mix it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Do you have a place on your plate? It's so disgusting.
Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me,
I'm
wait
just
for me.
smelling it. It smells like garlic.
Yeah, I did say there was garlic in it. I don't even know what meat this is. I'm into anything. I get a lot of garlic. The noodle's not really like a noodle. It's a different kind of noodle.
No, those are
Like a rice noodle.
Yeah, I think it is rice.
It's not bad.
I would not eat this.
I don't think it's bad.
No.
I don't think it's bad. It wasn't what I expected. It's very garlicky. Like I can still taste garlic in it now.
Did this come from where is
Philippines.
this? Philippines.
I've had Filipino food before, Mr. Custer. Do you think y'all are more alike or different?
I think we're different. Very different.
I think we're more alike than we are different. Well,
No.
I think we're different as far as like she's quiet and I'm not, and
Yeah.
I feel like
You're very outgoing and outspoken, and I'm not.
yeah, but I feel like you do more than me.
Mm.
Like you're out more than me.
Well, yeah. But that's the same people all the time.
You have more friends than me.
Fine.
But as far as like the way we feel about certain things are very much alike.
Mm-hmm.
We disagree on a lot of the same things and agree on a lot of the same things. But as far as personality, we're pretty different. But as far as like our morals and stuff, we're very much the same.
Style is very different.
I don't really have style. This is what it is.
I haven't had Gatorade in a long time.
I feel like that one hits different. Horse doesn't like that one.
Maybe I need to start buying it again.
Someone wants to know if you look up to me for business advice.
All the time. Just texted her this morning.
Haley's thing is she sometimes it's just like apply yourself, Smokey.
I don't think you applying yourself, Smokey.
She'll send me something and she'll ask me a question and the answer to her question is literally the sentence underneath what she sent me.
Like,
read it.
I won't read anything, okay? When I read,
She doesn't process.
pick what I want to read.
She doesn't process. She doesn't like put things together.
So I have to confirm with her before I do anything.
Or I'll read her something and I'm like explaining it to her and she's like, can you read it again? And I'm like,
Especially adult things. Yeah, no.
Haley, a few months ago, your bank account.
Oh, yeah, it was charged in Dallas? Yeah.
So she had to cancel her debit card. So she didn't have a debit card. She was using my Cash App card. And the whole time, I'm like, Haley, why don't you just go to the bank and pull out your money? She's like, I can't go to the ATM. I don't have my debit card. I'm like, bro, you can walk inside, show them your ID, and they will give you your money. And she was like, you can do that? And I was like, oh my God.
I've never been inside the bank.
I just feel like there's so many things that nowadays her generation doesn't know because it's not a thing. Like nobody carries cash. Like it's not, everything's electric, everything's
Virtual.
on the internet. Like you just don't have to know, you know, certain things. And it's funny. So yeah, we'll say yes. What's one thing you enjoy about your job?
I get to make my own hours. I leave at 2 and I actually have the rest of my day. Get to take my time, actually conversate with people.
If we're talking about like my internet stuff, I think my favorite part is meeting other people on the internet. Like, I feel like people on the internet are so much nicer than they are like in person. In person, it's weird to like strike up a conversation with a stranger, but on the internet, it's not weird. Well, I've met a lot of new people on the internet. A few of people invite me like out for coffee or to buy me coffee, and I just think it's fun to like, because most of the people on the internet, their goals are kind of the same as yours. Like, we're all just trying to be small creators and support each other and share each other's things, and it's just very uplifting, and I love that.
And I think that's why
Wait, what?
I have the friend group that I have, because we all do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's all like-minded people.
Yeah.
That all want the same thing.
What's the biggest fight we've had, and how did we overcome it? A fight? I don't think we fight.
The only time we didn't talk.
Yeah, again, when we were younger, we didn't get along, but
That's the only time that we fought.
yeah.
We had such a big age difference too.
Yeah, and you gotta understand, we've been through a lot when we were younger, and then the parent situation, and then living together and being separated, and it wasn't until I got older to where I was like, okay, like, it's my job to protect you, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so then once that happened, then I feel like things have always been pretty understood when it comes to us. But before that, it was more that we would just butt heads because of our personality. Like, we would just give each other a lot of attitude, and neither one of us liked each other's attitude. So really, it just took us time, I think. That's really all it took for us. And we're not big, like, we don't talk about things that are too serious. Like, it's never, like, for us, it's never that serious. Like,
Yeah.
if there's a problem, it's never that serious. Like, relax.
We actually haven't fought since then. There's nothing to fight about.
Yeah.
But then you hear other people and they're like, yeah, I just fought my sister last night. Or yeah, we just got in an argument.
Yeah, no, we don't argue. It takes too much energy. We don't have all that energy.
I'm gonna take a nap if it's gonna require that much energy.
Okay, I think we have 2 more questions and then we're done. What do you want to do in your future? And also, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
We know. We know. People stop her when we're out and they're like, you are so pretty. She's like, thanks.
I shut down. I'm like, thank you. And walk away.
And then when she walks away, she's like, do you hear her? She told me I was pretty.
That's exactly what I said.
What do you want to do in your future?
Be a big baller. Shot caller.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller.
No, in my future, yeah, be rich. Yeah. But also invest in a lot of things.
Be smart with your money.
Yeah, very much so.
I don't like the regular chicken as much as I like the spicy chicken. Taste this.
The spicy chicken I do like.
This
But-
one's kind of salty.
But I've always been like that though. I've always been very cautious with my money,
Yeah.
I guess you can say.
With her $300 Yeezys on her feet. I knew you were wearing those.
That's an investment. That's why I wear them every day. Anyway, we ain't talking about me.
And her real Louis wallet.
Anyways.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's salty, right? I feel like the spicy one is better. And then the last question. How many years of school does it take to be an esthetician? And what advice would you give somebody?
Well, it depends if you're full-time and part-time. Part-time, it could take like a year, or if you have other things that you need to do, like a year and a half. Full-time could take 6 months to a year, depending. It took me,
Yeah, it didn't take you long.
yeah, it took me 6 months.
What advice would you give?
Like going to
Like to
school?
somebody who was thinking about going. Like if somebody wants to go to school, once you start school, what do you suggest it? Like what do you,
I mean-
based on the experiences you've had, what would you tell them to be aware of?
Okay,
Or
that's a good way to
like-
put it. So if you're planning on going to school, I would just tell you to research the school, all the materials that they give you, and compare it to other schools. Because some schools may be more, some schools may be less, and they may offer more, and some may offer less than what you're actually paying for. Especially, I went to a trade school, so it was only for the 6 months, but you can still get student loans and help.
Yeah.
So I would also look into that. Some people don't know that. And then if you can, just get other knowledge from other estheticians too. That's also very helpful because once you leave school, they teach you what they teach you in school, but then you have to apply yourself and you learn more when you're outside of school. Just really research your school.
Research everything.
Yes.
When you start somewhere else, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, what you're signing up for, and how long-term that situation is for you. But that's with anything. Don't ever go into something not knowing, you know, what it's gonna take. I've had that mistake too when I went to college. As a first-time college student, you don't know a lot of anything, and there's really nobody there to guide you. So the more research you do on your own, the better equipped you are to handle whatever it is because the dream that they're selling you isn't always
what you're getting.
exactly. You wanna try this?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can say to y'all.
Yeah. You gonna have it?
Mm-hmm.
Very crunchy. It's good. It's not very sweet.
I love the crust, but the mango part is not for me.
I don't really get a lot of mango.
I don't like mango though.
I get a lot of peach.
Maybe that's what that is. But it tastes like dirt.
Not dirt. You know, I think one of our what?
Maybe it was the first part.
I think one of our funniest moments is you were living in Kerbo with mom and her boyfriend at the time. And I was over to college and we were visiting those little firecracker things that you pop. You like throw it at the ground and it pops.
Were y'all there?
Yeah. I don't know if it was me and Tommy.
You and Tommy were there.
I don't think Tommy was there that time. That was one of the times that we were there. I was there a lot when that situation was happening. But he kept picking on us with those little firecracker things. So we put a bunch of them in his shoes. So then when he woke up for work the next morning, he put his shoes on and all you heard was all these popping noises and Haley and I were just laughing so freaking hard.
I really wish I had a YouTube in or a video camera. That was like my best.
Yeah, the thing is he knew it was funny too. Like he knew we got him. That was funny.
Zayden.
Also, we prank called Zayden.
Oh my
We got
god.
in so much trouble.
Yes,
We
I
got in
think
so
that
much
was
trouble.
the funniest moment we've ever had.
So Zayden, when he was probably what, like 2 years ago?
Had to have been.
Like 2 years ago.
When did it come out?
Yeah, whenever the newer It came out. He obviously was younger. He was what, like 10? And he would pretend like he was so brave, right? It didn't scare him and he wasn't even scared of it and he knew it wasn't real and people who were scared of it were dumb. Like he just has so much opinions on it, right? Well, one day, Haley, were you with him?
I was so smart.
I don't remember, but she called, did you call me?
I think I texted you and told you to change your
My contact picture.
in the name. Yeah.
No, he was with you, so you did that. And then I called him and pretended to be it.
We were in the living room and G-Mom was in her recliner. And I think Mommy was on the opposite side and you were too.
I wasn't there. I was at my
weren't
house.
there?
No. I was at my house and you were plotting. I didn't even know what was happening. Honestly, it was all her idea. I just got roped into it.
Of course.
I was at home and I just did what she asked me to do and so I called him and we played this prank on him like I was Pennywise and I was like coming to get him and he was
You played the audio.
Yeah, I played. Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
I picked something on YouTube that was his voice, and when I called, I played it. And Haley was there with him, and he was so spooked.
He
like,
was scared.
Scared. And then Mom got mad at us. His other grandma got mad at us. Like everybody got after
heard it from everybody. Everybody.
Well, he swears he's so brave.
No, like he is so mean.
He swears he's so brave. Quit acting brave if you ain't brave. Don't act like you about that life if you ain't about that life.
That was my best one. I forgot about that. Dang, I should bring that up to him.
So our funniest moments have to do a lot with picking on people.
Yeah. Yeah.
How come Tommy's never gotten it? I feel like because Tommy's like abusive in real life.
Heck yeah.
Remember he was throwing those quarters at us?
He throws coins.
Throwing quarters at us?
That hurts.
Oh yeah. Alright y'all. That is all for our mukbang.
Those all the questions?
Yep. That was all the questions. If you sent us a question, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys engaging with me on the internet. If you didn't know and you need to know, Haley has started her own business. So if you could give her a follow over on Instagram. If you're in the area and you've never been waxed before, you're anxious about the situation, don't worry. Feel free to DM her with any of your questions. Feel free to DM me with any of your questions. I will leave all of her information down below where you can find her, where you can book with her. If you're a man, I have a lot of guys ask me if she can do them too. Like if your barber didn't edge up your neck or you're between haircuts and you just need a little cleanup, she can definitely take care of you too. So fellas, show her some love. But otherwise, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate your support and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye. Oh God, neither of us can see, but hopefully we're in the middle.
I mean, you can see. I just can't see. Oh.
Don't lie, that's far from me.
No, I can see it.
All right. Like it doesn't taste like marinara sauce. It tastes what?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's kind of fire.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I had this
just
before.
kidding. When?
When I went that one time.
Wow.
And this is what I got. Yeah, this is what I got. Like astronomical.
Astronomy.
Astronomical.
Sure. Oh, he hung up. Okay. Well, pick up your feet, babe. The noodles are
This
like.
looks like someone's vomit.
Ew, don't say that before you eat it. What? Thank you.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Sheds a tear.